Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna and our show, The Roaring Gunners from the City of Joy with Sauradeep from the Arsenal Bengal official supporters group. Hi bro, how are you?
I'm great, man. I hope you're good as well.
Yeah, bro, I'm good. End of the week, been a busy week, working, been a great week for us. Two great
Yeah.
wins, really important win against Liverpool. So happy with that. It was a big test for us, as we were discussing in the last week's show. And we came through it, played really well, deserved to win the game. What were your thoughts?
Man, this is, what can I say, man? This is a massive victory, but I have to say that the way we played and breaking the hoodoo of Liverpool because we haven't won there against them since 2020, which was also a dead rubber because they had already won the league back then. There were no supporters as well. But over the last 5 or 6 years, Liverpool have been our bogey team. So yeah, beating them is gives a different feeling of satisfaction, different feeling of joy. But the way we played, we have to just admit. Everyone will admit. I think no one can argue that we were the deserved winners because the way we played started off fast from the blocks because we have been guilty of starting slow in the past. But the way we have been playing in this season particularly has been superb, and the way we scored the first goal was kind of epitomizes the way our mentality has been shaped in by Mikel Arteta. So your first goal was superb, and then they got goals. Then we score again. Then they get another one against the run of play completely in the second half, and finally Saka gives us the winner. So yeah, I'm very happy, man. Very happy, elated to be honest. Perhaps you were not seeing me as much as joyous as I was when we won the game, but yeah, it's a real special feeling to beat Liverpool, and my goodness, top of the league yet again. So yeah, very happy.
Yeah, we had many stand-up performances, as you're saying, Saka, a lot of pressure on that penalty, put it away so well. And he's done so well with penalties since that miss in the Euros. He scored all the penalties he's taken for us. And some have been under real pressure. The one against Chelsea away last season, Man United here. And then this one against Liverpool, high pressure penalties and put him away really well. And also got to talk about Martinelli, outstanding performance from him as well. Got the opening goal in the first minute, which was amazing. And he had an assist too, and he was just all over the pitch. Many standout performances, but our two-star wingers were really amazing.
Yeah, man. First, let me tell you about Martinelli. Yes, Jurgen Klopp, quite rightfully admires him, and he once told him the player of the century. I won't go that far, but Martinelli is an absolute asset for Arsenal because the way the young lad has been playing it, especially his growth in terms of his movements, in terms of his strength, in terms of his finishing, the way he has improved himself in the last couple of years after completely after being honored by Edu, because you have to give him a lot of credit to honor the talent of Martinelli because nobody knew his name when we signed him. But still, being a talented player is one thing, and if you execute that to become a world class player in within the next 4 5 years time, that's a complete different thing. And the way the Martinelli has imposed himself, the way he has applied himself to the league, and the way he has become an indispensable part of our squad is very much admirable, man. He's a top class player. He's a nuisance, as Arteta, quite rightfully, said that he's a nuisance for the defenders, and his movement, he's always very bubbly. He's always, causing problems. He's always making this movement or that. So he's a nightmare for the defenders. And the way that the young lad is, the way Gabriel Martinelli is performing here, I really hope that we tie him up as soon as possible to a new contract because yeah, I'm hearing that the talks are progressing well. We are almost quite confident that he's going to sign a new deal, and I hope it happens as soon as possible. And talking about Saka, man, what a character he has. He has a nerve of steel, man. He has this baby smile. The way he smiles, he looks like a baby, but his nerves, his mentality, and what can I say? What should I say, man? His mentality. He has a mentality of steel, man. His nerve is it never jangles. in crunch situations. Yeah, we all know what happened in the Euros. He missed the penalty and wrongfully, became subject to many abusive stuffs and all, which is very, very unfortunate and very, very damning as well. But the way he has come back is outstanding, man. And every time I love him, what I loved is that, yeah, Jesus was fouled, but Saka took the ball straight away and placed it there. So yeah, I'm gonna take it. No one coming, no one come near to me. I'm gonna take it and give my team the lead. So this confidence, this self-belief is something of a different class, and that kind of separates him from good players, because he is also another great player in the making. And man, the way he's playing, yeah, he started off a bit slowly, but slowly it looks like that he's coming into the groove, and soon we are going to see the best of Saka as well.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have these two players who are so young still, and they're just going to get better and better. As you say, we need to get them tied down to contracts. Same with Saliba as well, another great young player we have. We did give up 2 goals, but against a team like Liverpool, we know they're going to create chances. It was 2 really good goals from them, but in general, our defense was really solid. Tommy Yasu came into the team. It was a big call from Arteta to play him in at left back instead of Tini,
Yeah,
and it was a great
absolutely.
decision because we didn't see Salah all game, and so much so that they took him off. Great performance from Tommy Yasu.
My goodness, if that the thing could have gone so worse or so bad for Mikel Arteta. But the way it panned out, you have to give a lot of credit to Mikel and his stuff, to pick Tomiyasu ahead of Tierney, because the way Tommy played was outstanding, man. Salah was completely, as you said, in his pocket, and the way he recovered everything, you could see Salah was not getting any spaces. Whenever Salah was, having a run, he was there, he was tackling, he was recovering the ball quite well. I remember him, when Salah went past him, but Tomiyasu turned very quickly and got the ball back. So these are the things that we heard, because we heard that he's a right back, and but he can play as a left back as well. And we have got the taste of that he can play. He just not only can play the ball, play at left back, he can boss at left back. So yeah, outstanding decision. It was a gamble from Mikel Arteta, but it paid off. So yeah, credit to the manager when it's due. And apart from that, what I also want to tell is that the performance of William Saliba as well. Saliba, I thought, was excellent yet again. That man, that he's so young, man. If we sign the likes of Martinelli, Saka, and Saliba, if we tie all these 3 players down to a new contract, which I am confident that we're gonna get it, we may be having that one of the 3 top 10 players in the world for the coming for 5 years. I think both Martinelli, Saliba, and Saka will be, in and around the top 10 best players in the world in the coming 4 or 5 years. Man.
Yeah, for sure. It's really amazing. As I was saying, we're really lucky to have these players. Let's hope we can tie them down to long-term contracts. Let's hope we can match their ambition as well, because we know they want to play top-level Champions League football. It's looking really good for us that we can get Champions League football this season, which would be amazing. But we just got to take it game by game. Still top of the league. It's been a great start, and we're doing so good in the Europa League as well. So we played last night. Arteta rotated the team as he has been for the Europa League games, but we saw Saliba came into the team yesterday. Saka started as well, whereas before, like he was starting Martinelli in the Europa League game. So he's rotating the squad nicely. We saw like Xhaka didn't start yesterday, but Odegaard did. So and Ben White as well yesterday. So it's nice how he's rotating the players and getting the young players in there as well. A lot of game time for them. It was a difficult game going away on an artificial pitch, but we coped with that well. Saka got the goal. It was a bit of a strange goal.
Great
But
goal. Yeah.
the way it went in, but a goal's a goal. When after that, it seemed like we were kind of trying to play within ourselves and hold on to the lead, but it was quite comfortable. They didn't really create too much. But Matt Turner did, whenever he was called into action, done really well. He was great with his feet as well. It's good to see because we were playing that high line and it required him to come out often to make clearances, and he's done that really well. So good all-round performance. What were your thoughts on the game yesterday?
I'm gonna differ here with you, because I don't think that we played that well yesterday. Because yeah, we made a lot of changes. I thought there was some kind of it was a low key performance. I'm gonna say that because yeah, we know there were a lot of changes, new players the likes of Kambi, the likes of Nelson and all who are not regular in the Arsenal squad. But still, I do believe we are a bit sloppy yesterday. We didn't create enough chances. We were, I think, a bit lacking in the passing, in the conviction as well. The conviction of our passing or the movement, we lacked a bit. And I also think that Bodo had some good chances because if you remember, they had two or three good chances where they couldn't hit the target. Because most of the time against any other team with a bit more quality in front in up front, they're gonna score from there. So in that respect, I'm not gonna criticize. I think it is one of those performances where all it matters is that you get 3 points and then you never talk about these games because okay, that's been done. 1 point, one goal, 3 points, enough for us. We and end of the matter there. So yeah, I'm not gonna say that it was a great performance. I really was feeling that in the second half, the way they were creating chances because they were hitting I don't know. I think it was Betlesen who had a good chance. I think there was another chance for their high scorer Pellegrino. I think he hit straight to Matt Turner as well. So I thought they had some decent chances there. They could have got a draw out of it as well. So but yeah, 3 points that all matters at this moment because Bodo artificial pitch, the weather there it's comparatively mass colder there, so their home support as well and playing with a second string team. I'm gonna take 3 points and I can't really complain. But yeah, I really think that the performance was not top notch yesterday, but it is as it is. All it matters is 3 points in this kind of game.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't mean like it was a great performance. I meant like we got the job done. You can see once we got the lead, we're just kind of playing within
Yeah,
ourselves. It was a bit risky because yeah, there was a couple of times where they could have scored, but as I was saying, Matt Turner, I thought he was brilliant. And yeah, them sort of games, you say, it's just about getting the 3 points. Moving on, we're playing weekend, midweek throughout October, so we just want to get through them games, not get any injuries. Like when I saw Partey coming up towards
absolutely.
the end, I was a little bit worried. The last few minutes he came on, just hoping he doesn't get injured. Yeah, so I think Arteta's handling it really well. The way he's rotating with players, trying to make sure that we get enough rest, keep them fresh. And then now we roll on to Leeds. It's going to be an important game. We know every game's, especially when you're trying to compete with the likes of Man City. I know it's too soon to say that we're trying to compete with them, but we've got to, at this point, say that we are their main challengers. If you look at the table, we are top, we're ahead of them, and we just got to keep focusing on ourselves, winning game by game. Realistically, for us, obviously, just getting the Champions League spot's the main aim, but if we can just keep winning, as Arteta was saying, just all we're doing, he was saying in his press conference, going game by game, just trying to make sure we win every 3 days that we're playing. So Leeds last season, nice easy win, but they're much better this season, I'd say. It's going to be a difficult game.
It's going to be a difficult game because Ellen Road is never easy because given the history, given the support that they have at their home ground, and even given the quality on the pitch as well, it's never going to be easy. But again, I really do believe that we have the artillery to get 3 points out of there. And if I think most of the players are fit, and if we go with the first team and if we play according to a potential, I really don't see anything but 3 points.
Yeah, let's hope so. It's going to be interesting to see what he does with the lineup now. So we saw Tommy Yasu playing at left back instead of Tini. Tini played in the Europa League game at left back. Would you keep Tommy Yasu there at left back, or would you want to bring Tini back in? I don't know the situation with Sinchenko, how long he's going to be out for.
Look, the thing is that, to be honest, Tierney has, you know, he's not the Tierney that he was, when he came at Arsenal because he's still young. Make no mistake there. But Tierney, because when he signed, we kind of were thinking that he's an indispensable part of a squad, but he is not at this very moment. Yeah, he may well be it again in the future, but at this moment, the way Tomiyasu played against Liverpool, I think Arteta will be very much tempted to start Tomiyasu on the left hand side along with White playing at the right back. I really don't know why. I really don't see why Arteta will be looking to chop and change and bring in Tierney instead of Tomiyasu because he did excellently well against Salah. So the bar can't get a lot higher than Salah in the Premier League. So I think Tomiyasu deserves to start against Leeds.
Okay, so what's your correct score prediction?
I'm gonna go with Leeds nil, Arsenal 2.
Okay, that would be great. So some other big games coming up this weekend in the Premier League. Massive match between Manchester City and Liverpool. So we've just seen Liverpool firsthand ourselves, and all right, they've been struggling this season, but they're still a very good team, and that's going to be a difficult game for Man City. We saw in the Champions League the other day that they completely destroyed Rangers 7-1. Salah got a hat trick, so he's going to have more confidence. What's your thoughts on that one?
I'm gonna go with it. I think it's being played at the Anfield, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's at Anfield.
So if it's at Anfield, I really fancy Liverpool to get 1 point, and if they get 3 points, it's great for us because City, though, yeah, they are at this very moment, strangely our league rivals. What I can say, they are the challengers for us for the Premier League title. My goodness, I am kind of getting goosebumps as saying it at this very moment. But yeah, it will be nice if Liverpool get 3 points because remember Liverpool. Yeah, although I heard Pep Guardiola, I think he said that Liverpool are their biggest title challenges at this moment. Ahead of this game, but Liverpool are not as good as they were by they're many miles away than what they were. A couple of seasons back, they don't run as much as they used to. They don't press as much they used to. They have lacked quality after since the departure of Mane. Salah is not that invincible player anymore. They need some time for Luis Diaz and Darwin Nunez to shine or whatever it is. And and Jota, as he was scoring a lot of goals since he joined from Wolves, is not scoring as much as he used to as well. So in all these instances, you can see in all these aspects, Liverpool are not that daunting team as they were. So it will be if they get 3 points against City, I really won't mind because I do see Liverpool, dropping points throughout the season. But for City, it's a different issue. It's a different thing completely because they have a great squad. They're playing well. Their star striker is an alien as well. He's not a human. So it will be nice if they lose at the Anfield. So yeah, I'm really going to back Liverpool for this game, and I hope it's going to be Liverpool 2, City 1, or Liverpool 3, City 2, whatever. Because I think there will be goals in this match. I think there will be a lot of goals in this match.
Yeah, it'd be nice if Liverpool can beat Man City. It'd give us a bit more of a lead on them. As I say, it's early days, and we know how good a team they are. So to say we're going to challenge them, it's too early to say that. But we've got to keep that hope and just keep, as I say, for us, just concentrate on ourselves, take it game by game. If Liverpool can beat them, then and we win our game against Leeds, so I'd open up a nice 4 point lead for us at the top. That would be amazing. But yeah, so let's talk about a few other games coming up this weekend. So Tottenham are playing Everton. Thoughts on that one?
Everton, I really don't have any hope for them because the way they started against United at the weekend, I really was thinking that they're gonna, step up and they're gonna get a victory. But this team is kind of, you can't really predict the way Everton gonna play. So I'm gonna go with a Tottenham victory. I think Tottenham gonna win there.
Okay, and Man United are playing against Newcastle.
Tricky, man, tricky. Did you see the Europa League match yesterday?
Yeah, they were really poor. Like last minute injury time.
So
Uh,
Scott McTominay of all people, bailed them out. So yeah, I think Newcastle gonna get a result. I really see that Newcastle getting at least a point from this match.
okay, and to finish with, Chelsea are playing Aston Villa.
Chelsea win. Chelsea gonna win it. Chelsea because you can see the likes of the way Aubameyang is among the goals as well. They had two great games against Milan, man. The way they played against AC Milan in both the Champions League ties were outstanding. They have I think Mount is doing well. Pulisic is back among the goal as well. Goals. So yeah, I think Chelsea gonna win.
Okay, and just wanted to ask you before we go. So we've had this great start. In the league, it's now 8 wins out of 9. A lot of people were saying that, oh, you've had a great start, but you haven't played anyone yet. But now we have played two difficult games in a row with Tottenham and Liverpool, beat them both, and we're flying. We're still right at the top of the league. You mentioned a little bit about, you get the goosebumps and you can't believe that we could possibly challenge Man City. But what's your thoughts now, like assessing the situation? We've played some big teams now. We've beat them. We're looking really good. The squad's looking strong. We've seen the depth we have, like even in Europa League where we're resting players, we're still winning our games there. What's your thoughts on how our season is looking?
I think our season is the way we have started is very positive. It can't get rosier at this very moment the way we have started, but there are still concerns in many situations. Maybe not on the pitch, but off the pitch. Because what happens if Thomas Partey gets injured, given the way he has been injured recently? What happens if Xhaka, God forbid, gets injured? So yeah, we need some backups because in the midfield, I think we are very thin because the likes of Sambi Lokonga or Mohamed El Neni are not good enough at all, to back up Thomas Partey. And if we are in the mix of the title race or in the top four is whatever, because I think a backup of Lokonga and El Neni is not good enough ever. So yeah, so far so good, because the way we have beaten Tottenham, the way we have beaten Liverpool, because Liverpool getting 3 points against them is a bonus 3 points because we have been losing this fixture every year for the past 5 or 6 years. You know, I thought the result against Crystal Palace was great as well away, and even the likes of even the victories that we got at Brentford, if, again at home against Fulham, because they have been a decent team. They have caused problems to the likes of Liverpool, to the likes of United. Sorry, not United. Maybe they played against Chelsea or whatever. I think they did well in Fulham as well. So yeah, getting positive results, 3 points against these teams gives me hope. Yeah, and especially after the wins against Tottenham and Liverpool. But still, I really won't go that far that we are title challengers at the moment. But I think it's very imperative that we finish at top of the league until the World Cup starts. Because if we are at the top of the league till the World Cup starts, just before the World Cup, then after it starts again on 26th December on Boxing Day, because we have then 1 month gap for the World Cup. Then within the 5 or 6 days after the restart, there is a January transfer window is opening. So if we can keep up the momentum and finish, and stay on top until the start of the World Cup, and if we can then recruit one or two good decent midfielders, maybe one midfielder, and then one maybe winger or whatever, maybe two midfielders, a couple of midfielders, then we can say, yeah, we are in business. Because at this moment, I think it's too early to say. The start is good. Let's not think too much about titles and all of this, because we have Europa League as well. Hopefully we can go to the distance in this season. So yeah, what I can say is that there are exciting times ahead, because the way you have started it has given it has given a lot of hope for us. The positivity among the fans, the way we are feeling about the team, and also the mood among the players, the manager, everything is clicking well, and it's very good. But let's hope it continues.
Yeah, bro. Let's hope it does. As I'm saying, keep saying, just got to take it game by game. Let's hope we get the result against Leeds, and then up next Europa League we've got PSV. It was meant to be Man City, but that game got postponed to have his PSV.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be playing Man City until much later in the season. But yeah, all we can do is concentrate on ourselves. Hope City have a few issues. You know, drop some points.
Hope Haaland gets injured.
I had someone.
No. We shouldn't be saying that. He's a top player, man. After a long time, I'm really liking a rival player. The way he plays, the way he scores goals, man. Dude, my goodness, and he costs only 50 million, my.
Oh,
And then at the end of the day, and then when you think Harry Maguire costs, more than 75 million, you say we're living in a fool's world. Then
I
what a
had
signing,
someone I was interviewing a few days back after our game, and he was calling Man City Haaland FC. Because
He's outstanding.
we
He's
rely on him a
outstanding.
lot now, but we know that they're still a great team. We saw last season when he wasn't there, they're still an amazing team. So scored so many goals, won the league. So you know, we never wish for anyone to get injured, but even if he got injured, they're more than capable of managing and getting through that period and winning games. So yeah, it's just like I say, we just have to concentrate on ourselves, take it game by game, see where we can go. As you said, it'd be nice if we can still be top of the league going into the World Cup, and then we can reassess, see how things. We don't know how things are going to turn out after the World Cup as well. Players could get injured when they're out there. We don't know about the fatigue factor as well. Some of the players could go deep in that tournament, so when they come back, they're going to be tired, and we're going to have to give them some rest. We've got that busy Christmas period. Then, as you said, the January transfer window coming. So there's so many variables that we can't look too far ahead. But yeah, let's hope we beat Leeds this weekend. I hope to discuss that victory with you next week. Thanks so much for your time, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully we get 3 points, and then I think we play PSV as well. I think in the Europa League, in that home match, if we win, I think then we are almost confirming of our berth, as the top team in the Europa League. So yeah, great,
Yeah,
exciting times ahead, man.
yeah, for sure. That's going to be vital as well, because the new system is that the teams that finish first will go straight into the last 16. The
So in
team
the last 16, yeah,
will play the teams that drop out of the Champions League. So there's a possibility the likes of Barcelona, Juventus could drop out of that Champions League. So we'll rather avoid playing them teams, but also the extra fixtures. That would mean 2 extra fixtures, which would rather avoid. So yeah, important week. Let's hope we get 2 wins. Thanks so much, bro.
sure.
That's all from us. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share.